Hello, everybody. Welcome to the third of today's videos with First Chronicles chapter 24. I invite you to grab a Bible and read along with me. If you have been reading with me thus far, it is okay to take a break and come back, in a day or two, or tomorrow, or in a few hours. Let your brain process what we've been reading. And I want to give you guys that permission. You always do. It's a YouTube video. I put everything up. The main goal of this is actually to read it one day at a time. And yet, here we are. Um, yeah. Um, we are at chapter 24, and this is going to be the duty of the priests. So please read along with me, BibleGateway.com, Bible app, two fantastic resources. I am reading under the New Living Translation. If you don't have a physical Bible and you'd like one, send me a private message. I'd love to hook you up with one. So without further ado, duties of the priest. Priests. This is how Aaron's descendants, the priests, were divided into groups for service. The sons of Aaron were Nadab, Abihu, Elzer, and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died before their father, and they had no sons. So only Eleazar and Ithamar were left to carry on as priests. With the help of Zadok, who was the descendant of Eleazar, and of Achimelech, who was the descendant of Ithamar, David divided Aaron's descendants into groups according to their various duties. Eleazar's descendants were divided into 16 groups, and Ithamar's into 8, for they were more family leaders among the descendants of Eleazar. All tasks were assigned to the various groups by means of sacred lots, so that no preference would be shown, for there were many qualified officials serving God in the sanctuary from among the descendants of both Eleazar and Ithamar. Shamiah, son of Nathaniel, and a Levite, acted as secretary and wrote down the names and assignments in the presence of the king, the officials Zodak and the priests. Amalek, son of Abiathar, and the family leaders of the priests and the Levites. The descendants of Eleazar and Ithamar took turns casting lots. The first lot fell to Jeroarib. The second lot fell to Jedediah. The third lot fell to Haram. The fourth lot fell to Sherom. The fifth lot fell to Melchijah. The sixth lot fell to Majamim. The seventh lot fell to Hakaz. The eighth lot fell to Abijah. The ninth lot fell to Jeshua. The 10th lot fell to Shechaniah. The 11th lot fell to Elishahab. The 12th lot fell to Jakim. The 13th lot fell to Haraph. The 14th lot fell to Jeshiobab. The 15th lot fell to Bilgal. The 16th lot fell to Amir. The 17th lot fell to Hazir. The 18th lot fell to Hapazizi. The 19th lot to Pathaniah. The 12th lot fell to Jekizel. The 21st lot fell to Jakin. The 22nd lot fell to Gamil. The 23rd lot fell to Deliah. The 24th lot fell to Mazahah. Each group carried out its appointed duties in the house of the Lord according to the procedures established by their ancestor Aaron in obedience to the commands of the Lord, the God of Israel. The family leaders among the Levites, verse 20. These were the other family leaders, descendants from Levi. From the descendants of Aram, the leader was Shabuel. From the descendants of Shabuel, the leader was Jedediah. From the descendants of Rabiah, the leader was Ishasha. From the descendants of Ezar, the leader was Shelomith. From the descendants of Shelomith, the leader was Jaath. From the descendants of Hebron, Jira was the leader, Aramiah was the second, Jaziel was the third, and Jachimim was the fourth. From the descendants of Eziel, the leader was Micah. From the descendants of Micah, the leader was Shamir, along with Ishiah, the brother of Micaiah. From the descendants of Ishahah, the descendants was Zechariah. From the descendants of Merari, the leader were Mali and Mishi. From the descendants of Jaziah, the leader was Beno. From the descendants of Merari through Jahaziel, the leaders were Beno, Shaham, Zakur, and Ibra. From the descendants of Mali, the leaders was Eleazar. They had no sons. From the descendants of Kish, the leader was Jerahamil. From the descendants of Mishi, the leaders were Mali, Edar, and Jeremoth. These were the descendants of Levi and their various families. Like the descendants of Aaron, they were assigned to the duties by the means of sacred lots. Without regard to age or rank, lots were drawn in the presence of King David, Zadok, Ahimelech, and the family leaders of the priests of the Levites. May God add a blessing to the reading of 1 Chronicles chapter 24. So there are two sections in this that are highlighted in blue, meaning that they foreshadow something in the New Testament with Jesus. So 1 Chronicles 20 verse 10, the 7 lots went to Hekaz and the 8th lot fell to Abijah. Jesus' uncle Zechariah is from the priestly order of Abijah, mentioned here. Elizabeth is the descendant from the priestly line of Aaron, Luke 1:5. So kind of connection to the Jesus kind of bloodline and his cousin, John the Baptist. So that's kind of cool. And then 1 Chronicles 24:19. These men are performing their priestly duties, just as Zechariah is doing when he is told by God that his wife would give birth to a son who would prepare the way for the Messiah, Jesus, Luke 1:8. So once again, doing that role and doing it well, and that kind of foreshadowing to like, hey, this is like important, and so much so like one of the major players in the whole redemption arc of humanity. The groundwork is laid here, right? For Zechariah, the father of, John the Baptist, and the people that like house Mary as she's pregnant with Jesus. So kind of some cool foreshadowing and early seeds and kind of that foreshadowing here. The other thing too was the no favoritism. I'm going to divide you all up and I'm going to do what I can, the best that I can do it, praying and trusting in the Lord to guide this process, that his will is going to be done here, not mine. Even as king, he's trying to avoid favoritism. He's trying to avoid, that abuse of power, and he's trying to give that power to God in all the practical ways that he can. And one of the big things back then and through a lot of Jesus' times was this thing called like casting lots. Today we see it a little bit more like gambling, but back then that was like kind of one of the best ways of doing it, to remove that power and that abuse of power. So even David, as the king trying to follow God, is doing the most that he can not to abuse his power. How much more should we try not to abuse our power? And how can we better use the power that we have, the authority that we have, to give it over to God? we might not have power to assign a bajillion things, but maybe we're a teacher. Maybe we're, a pastor. Maybe we're in these leadership roles and we can hand out things willy nilly, and we can use that power to be like, you know what, that kid really annoys me. I'm going to, do whatever. Like, we have ways of influencing that in those scenarios, but maybe you're not in one of those positions of power. Maybe it's just when you go out and you have people working for you, like a taxi driver, a bus driver, someone working, behind the till at the fast food place or at the grocery store, the restockers, or the people making, you know, all of these subjects, and we can use their power and demand things to be like certain ways, or we can show grace and humility and show them as people, even when they screw up. Um, yeah, AJC, awesome Jesus Christ, and thank you for all the ways that you love us, you guide us, you bless us, you direct us. Help us to play the roles that you have given us well. And we are in a culture where we, have a lot of power and authority over so many people throughout our daily walk in our lives, whether that's, from shopping or to this, to that, or the other, Lord. Help us to not abuse our power. And when we have those dynamics, help us to serve you well in even those circumstances, Lord. In all that we do, help us to act justly, love mercy, and to walk humbly with you. In Jesus' mighty and powerful name, amen. All right. So yeah, that was chapter 24. I'm still feeling pretty good. I think I am going to read chapter 25 as well. So I'll see you guys in a second once I upload this to my YouTube channel.